Hi, Cookie. Good
Hi.
morning. Hi.
Hi.
You
Sorry.
are you on break?
Yes. So I've just finished my previous meeting. So and I have the free time between the next meeting. So yeah.
Oh, you're so good. Yeah, you still make use of your time and like learning. Yeah, that's nice. Even though you're so busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have to find my the time between some meetings and yeah. So
Uh-huh.
I want to make my time to learn English because
Uh-huh.
I want to have my so I want to be more fluent. Yeah.
Yes, you are already a good speaker, you know. Yeah, you really doesn't sound like Japanese when you speak English.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, yeah, I can't hear that accent anymore. Yes, so that's very good. But it's good that at least you continue to learn English, because in your meeting you're using English. Am I right?
Uh, no, yeah, because I'm working for the global company, which has headquarters in the U.S. So,
Yeah.
yeah, the mission of my, I mean, my company is subsidiary of the U.S. company. Yeah, so my customers are
Japanese.
only Japanese, yeah, companies. So, yeah,
Okay.
I always commonly I only use Japanese in my work,
Mm-hmm.
but so
Mm-hmm.
when I have to communicate with people from the headquarters,
Headquarters.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
so I need to use English. But it's a bit
Yes.
difficult. So yeah, but I started. I've just started. Have the time to have the time of one-on-one meeting
Ah.
with my colleague in the U.S. No, not in the
Uh-huh.
U.S. In Australia and
Uh-huh. In Australia, huh?
in Costa Rica.
Costa Rica.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think I'm not sure. Costa Rica is Latina, right?
Yeah,
They're
Latin. Yeah,
Latin
so
America.
there the common language is the main common language is the Spanish, but yeah,
Spanish.
they can speak English as well. Yeah.
But in a different accent, is it? Do they have an accent
Oh.
when they speak? I never heard Latina speaking English actually. Later, I'll try to search that in YouTube so that.
Maybe, but
Yeah.
it's quite better than me. Yeah, so.
Oh, don't compare. Yeah, don't worry. I can tell how good you are in speaking English already. Yes, it's very good. Don't worry, you're good. Yes, yeah. It's you know what? It sounded like that you grew up in America because the way you speak is like a Japanese that grew up in America.
Sorry, yeah, I couldn't get you.
Yeah. So for me, the way you speak in English is like you're like a Japanese that grow up in America.
Ah, I see.
Yes, really. Yeah. Yeah, but you haven't studied in any other country before.
No. So I've just stayed
M-
in.
Mainly stayed in Japan.
Yeah. So I only grow. I
Grow up.
only
I
I
grew up in
only grown up in Japan, but I stayed in the UK for one month to to enroll the language school.
ah
Yeah.
yes, to learn English too.
Yeah, so that was my
Yes.
first time to go abroad by myself without
Uh-huh.
anyone. So yeah,
Yeah.
I
So
think that
maybe
was
from there.
very big milestone. That was very big milestone for
Yes.
me.
Yeah, probably from there it started that's why your accent was changed. Is that right? After you study
The UK?
in UK.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, so recently I focus more on the accent or pronunciation. Yeah, by
Yeah.
yeah, so shadowing.
Ah, okay. You took
Yeah.
up.
Sorry.
You study Kalan.
Kalan. What is Kalan?
There's a new Kalan method textbook in the
No, I haven't used it.
yeah
So just listen to some
podcast.
yeah, some videos or news videos
Mm-hmm.
or on YouTube
Mm-hmm.
while my dog's walking, you
Uh-huh.
know.
That's good. Yeah, that's good.
Yes.
Listening to podcasts also or
Ah,
any
yeah,
news
that's
is
right.
a good one. It
Yeah.
will really expand your speaking skills and vocabulary also.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's
So
nice. Yeah.
that restarting to restart my English journey, I need motivation. Yeah. So I set my motivation to improve my pronunciation, like more, not Japanese English. Yeah. So.
Yes, you're one. I have one more student also. Is a Japanese guy as well. Yeah, it's the same as you. You know
Ah.
what? He also learned English only through YouTube and through any other sites like podcast, YouTube, and in internet. Yes, and the way he talk in English also is quite the same like you. Yes, so I can't hear anymore the Japanese accents. So that's why I was like telling you, you grew up in other countries, right? At first, and I said, no, 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 yeah, I just
Yeah,
learned it by myself.
yes.
Yeah.
So the
Okay.
pronunciation or the accent is a very clear indicator to judge how my English skill is improved. Or yeah. So
Yeah.
so anyone can understand this person,
Yes.
whether this person is able to speak English fluently or not.
Or
So
not.
the first impression is pronunciation or
Yes.
yeah, pronunciation, I think. So
Yeah.
mm,
But your comprehension is very good. Yeah, your comprehension is very good. Yeah, so you're quite fast already in like I think you're not because some of my students they still try to translate Japanese to English every time they respond to someone talking to them. Yeah, so yeah, so they said it's still very hard for us to express very well because we're still trying to digest what you are trying to say and then they still need to translate to English.
yes,
So I think you don't do that anymore, right?
sometimes,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think you're yeah
Yeah.
because
Uh-huh.
if you're already fluent in speaking, so it means that you're not translating anymore. You just talk directly.
Yeah, but sometimes I need
Ah,
to translate in my mind before so answering something. Yeah.
that's nice. Yeah, but at least yeah, you absorb immediately what other people is trying to tell you. So it means your listening and speaking skills is there. I like the way you speak because it's like very clear. You don't have the yeah, you don't have the some Japanese it's they're still trying to pronounce letter R.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so when they pronounce some words that with R like urban, so you cannot hear the R clearly. Yes, yes. So you don't have that accent anymore. So you passed through that already.
Yeah, that was my focus point. Yeah, at first. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I need to distinguish the pronunciation between L and R. Yeah, or yeah, something like that.
Yeah. You don't have that anymore. Yeah. So that's why it doesn't sound like Japanese already.
That is a big problem in Japanese
Yes, when they're
English.
starting. Yeah. Yeah, when they are starting learning, that's the difficult part for them to
Yes.
pronounce the letter R. But after a while, it will be okay already. Yeah.
I think
Okay. Last time when I was young, it's so hard for me also to pronounce S.
S.
I always do that F. I cannot pronounce.
PTH
Yeah.
sound.
So when I was small, I can't pronounce that letter also. Yeah, we we will experience that kind of thing. Yeah. So in learning English. All right. So let's start our
Yeah,
lesson.
let's do it.
Yeah. So today we are going to study daily news, and the title is Tokyo's population surges, urban appeal grows. Okay. So let's learn some of the words that are used in the article.
Demographic.
Demographic.
The demographic changes in the country are significant.
The demographic changes in the country are significant.
So demographic is adjective. It means relating to the structure of populations. Okay. So let's try to make a sample sentence.
Yeah, but we don't have enough time, I think. So
Yeah.
we can skip this word
I
first.
know, right? Okay, let's move on.
Consecutive.
Consecutive.
She won 3 consecutive gold medals in the Olympics.
She won 3 consecutive gold medals in the Olympics.
So it's an adjective. It means following one after another in order. Okay.
Influx.
Influx.
There was a sudden influx of tourists in the city.
There was a sudden influx of tourists in the city.
Yes, so influx is a noun. It means the arrival of a large number of people or things. Okay, let's have the next one.
Metropolitan.
Metropolitan.
The metropolitan area is known for its vibrant nightlife.
The metropolitan area is known for its vibrant nightlife.
So it's an adjective. It means relating to a large city. A last word.
Outflow.
Outflow.
The company faced an outflow of employees due to poor management.
The company faced an outflow of employees due to poor management.
Okay, so it's a noun. It means the movement of people or things out of a place. Okay. All right. Any question before we move on?
So
Yes.
yeah, metropolitan is
Sit.
used uh, used to stress the how urban the city is, or so I think metropolitan is more urban than urban city. I think my image. How do you think about that?
Metropolitan, I think, is it's a big city, not an urban one.
Big
Because
city.
they're relating to a large cities.
Okay. Not. Mm,
Yeah, because when you say,
okay.
because
Okay.
when we say urban,
Mhm.
it's more on like urban area, countryside, something like that. Like at the moment, I'm living in an urban area, which is like far from those like we consider as urban because we don't have a big hospitals, we don't have shopping malls, something like that. So metropolitan is so
Industrial aspect.
yes, I think they are more like yeah, something like that, more how to say this, more it's already in my mind.
Okay, so yeah, it's
um
difficult to describe that. So I realize
More
that.
infrastructures, I think.
Infrastructure,
Yes, like the more
buildings,
more
or
businesses
okay.
in that area, like yeah, infrastructures, big buildings, something like that are considered
I
like
see. So
metropolitan area.
okay, and you said that so
Urban,
urban is used for describing the
like countryside.
convenience, or some people's people, or some how can I say it's more focusing on daily life,
Place.
or aspects,
More on urban area is like more on a or on a place where it's like secluded.
What is that?
Secluded.
Secluded.
Let me type it.
Okay.
Secluded. Okay.
It's difficult
All
word.
right.
Unfamiliar word.
It's
More
it
than
means
urban.
away from being away from other place. Like you are I sorry, secluded. Away from other part, like a more quiet place, like away from the metropolitan area. Let's say, what's other words? Urban area, secluded. It's away from the city, away from crowd, away from something like that. That's how I describe urban.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay. Let me think the one that.
Okay, so but I have another question.
Okay, go ahead.
So there are the words influx and outflow.
Influx.
So these are opposite words each other. Influx and
Influx.
outflow. So they are opposite words. I thought. Am I right?
No, it's influx is because the meaning here is arrival of the large people or things. There was a sudden influx. There was a sudden arrival of more people. Because
Influx.
the what do you call this? Outflow is movement or things out of a place suddenly spread.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
outflow. Yeah, so it's not an arrival. Outflow. Let me see the other words for outflow. I'm not sure if it's because the movement of people out or things, something somehow
Mhm.
opposite of influx because influx is suddenly arrival and then
Alright.
outflow is suddenly spread or out from the
Hmm.
I can say
So, hmm. I, I think
probably
yeah, considering that, I thought
yeah
they are
opposite.
the opposite. Yeah.
Yes, there's some based on the meaning also there is a certain in the meaning there is also it is also related as
Mm-hmm.
yeah spreading out is also same like arriving, right? Opposite of arriving, suddenly
Oh yeah, yeah.
suddenly spread out and then sudden arrival, so it's really opposite. Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
think that it's an opposite.
Okay, okay.
Yes, yeah. Okay, all right, but I can't confirm yet.
Okay.
Later I'll check that, but
Yeah.
based on the meaning, yeah, it
Uh-huh.
is like opposite meaning. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Cookie. So this time, let's move on to the comprehension part. So these are the three questions that we need to focus on listening. So what was the net population increase recorded in Tokyo in 2024? And why has urban migration risen again? And number three, which prefecture had the highest net population decline? So let's listen to the article this time. Okay.
Tokyo's population surges. Urban appeal grows. The Ministry of Internal Affairs and Communications released its 2024 population migration report on January 31st. It highlighted key demographic trends. Tokyo recorded a net population increase of 79,285. This marked the third consecutive year of growth. As the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic fades, urban migration is rising again. Many people move for work and education. The report showed that 461,454 people moved into Tokyo. Meanwhile, 382,169 moved out. The net influx was over 14 times higher than the record low of 5,433 in 2021. It was close to the pre-pandemic figure. Most newcomers were in their late teens to early 30s. They relocated for studies, jobs, or company transfers. The Tokyo metropolitan area, including Kanagawa, Saitama, and Chiba, saw a net increase of 135,843. This trend continued for the third year. The Osaka metropolitan area, covering Osaka, Hyogo, Kyoto, and Nara, recorded a net gain of 2,679. This was its first positive shift since 2014. The rise was mainly due to an influx into Osaka Prefecture. In contrast, 40 prefectures saw a net outflow. Hiroshima had the highest decline at 10,711. Only 7 prefectures, Tokyo, Kanagawa, Saitama, Osaka, Chiba, Fukuoka, and Yamanashi, had a population gain. These trends show continued migration toward urban centers. Economic and lifestyle factors attract more residents to major cities.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You want to listen one more time? Let's move on.
No need.
Okay, so let's try to answer question number one. What was the net population increase recorded in Tokyo in 2024?
It was 7,900 to 185.
79,000.
79,000.
285. Okay. And why has urban migration risen again?
Because the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic phase.
Yes, that's right. By the way, urban, another meaning from urban is away from the city.
Away.
So like secluded, away from the city. Urban.
Away
Okay.
from the city.
Yes. All right. Yeah. So number three, which prefecture had the highest net population decline?
Hiroshima Prefecture had the highest decline.
Yes. Okay. So let's move on to the readout part. Okay. Thank you.
So I want to skip this word.
Sure. Let's have the discussion.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Number one, do you think people should move to big cities for better opportunities? Explain your answer.
I don't think so. It depends on the person's choice. Some people prefer to live slowly in the countryside. Yeah, but from my perspective, I completely prefer the city life because
Me too.
yeah, it's very convenient.
Yeah, that's true. You know, when I came home also here in Philippines, it's very hard for me to adjust because in Singapore my place is like when I go out it's already train station and then there's already a shopping mall like one station away only. So here I need to travel 1 hour and a half to go to the shopping mall.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, so it's very hard to adjust. Yeah, if I want to eat something nice, yeah, I can find it here in my place because we are far away from the city. Okay, all right. Question number two. Have you ever moved to a new city? If so, why did you move? If not, would you like to do to someday?
Yes, I have. So my hometown is far from here. It's more like so rural area in
Uh
Japan.
huh. Uh
It
huh.
is Shizuoka Prefecture that is famous for Mount Fuji.
Who close to Mount Fuji is it?
Not close.
Not too close.
Not close. So, yeah, Mount
Within.
Fuji. Yeah, Mount Fuji is in the middle of the Shizuoka Prefecture, but my hometown is most western part of that prefecture. So,
Yes.
yeah, I can see. I could see the Mount Fuji from my school, but
Yeah.
it's very far.
Okay. Yes. And then now you're in Tokyo.
Yes, I moved
Oh.
to Tokyo due to my university.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Yes, that's good. Okay. Right. So, question number three, is job security more important than location when choosing where to live?
I don't think so. Yes.
I think so.
So, from the perspective of the job opportunities, so not so stability of that one job.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Yes.
so the numbers of opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
So numbers of opportunities are very important to choose where to live.
Where to live.
Yeah, because Tokyo has a lot of companies to work,
Mm.
and so there are a lot of opportunities, and we have a lot of options.
Mm.
And
Yes.
compared to other prefectures like my hometown, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's very convenient to work or choose my favorite job.
Mm-hmm.
So, but when it comes to my hometown, there are fewer companies to work and like
Less
and
opportunity.
less opportunities, and the companies are more like factories
Yes.
or something like that, car
Yeah.
makers or so
Yeah.
yeah, something like that. So
Manufacturing.
yeah, manufacturing, yeah, fields.
Yes. Oh, okay. So, all right. Let's try one more question. Quick
Okay.
questions before we end. Does moving frequently make life more exciting?
Yes, yes, and so
You think so?
I like moving. Yeah, so it refreshes my mind, and I can refresh my room as well. And in Tokyo,
Mm-hmm.
the city, all of the city has unique culture,
Mm.
local cultures,
Mm-mm.
so I can enjoy after moving to other areas.
Areas. That's nice. Yeah. Because I think you're still single. That's why.
Yeah, single.
So enjoy that moment.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, Cookie. Thank you for today.
Bye.